and I'm at it again. Let go that flow, bringing tragedy in.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They're just off a road trip in the heat, are looking to settle back in here at home. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Oladipo. And it's Hezonja in at the 3 slot. Now here's Jennings. There's the pick. Vucevic setting the pick for Jennings. Can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From beyond the arc, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Clutch.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Oladipo against Wade. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Wade outside. Here's Clutch. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Jennings. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with Brett Brown.
The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Hezonja. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Cans it from downtown. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beyond the arc. No good from Clutch. The Magic trail by 9. Vucevic down low. He's covered by Whiteside. Gordon with a screen on Wade. Jennings passes to Vucevic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Clutch. 10 points for him. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
A different look for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Nicholson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Fournier's checked in for Hezonja. And it's Watson in for Brandon Jennings. Watson dishes to Fournier. Pass to Watson. The feed now to Oladipo. Now the pass to Nicholson. He dishes it to Watson. Another miss by Orlando. Miami leading by 5. And that basket is in there.
With the shot.
Clutch has got 12 points in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Kicks it to Fournier. They set the pick. He feeds it to Oladipo. The dish to Fournier. The three-pointer no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the communication.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
I guess to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Clutch. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 15 points in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Let's catch up with Doris.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Clutch. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Shoots. Nicholson grabs the board. The Magic trail by 8. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Winslow. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The shot's good from Clutch.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Napier. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Off the screen. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Miami leading by 10. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot's good from Clutch.
Boy, as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Richardson. Finish off the break. And the Heat lead by 15.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Give it up for your Heat Dancer.
And Joe Johnson very encouraged by this team's strong play of late. He says they've gotten a much-needed boost of confidence. Joe Johnson has obviously been on both sides of that equation, and there's no doubt he is a much happier guy now that he expects to win.
You know, no better feeling than every time you take the court, you know if you do X, Y, Z, you have a chance to win. And Joe Johnson has seen them all since he joined the league way back when with the Celtics and he traded to Phoenix. Now he's on the upside again and mature enough to appreciate it.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Fournier out there with Napier, and it's Hezonja in the free spot.
Complete domination. What a game for Clutch. 22 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
A different look for Miami. Wash comes in for Johnson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Richardson. And a change for the Magic. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Shabazz Napier. Now here's Jennings. They set the pick. Feeds it to Fournier. Pick by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And it's
Brandon
good.
Jennings.
Not phased
Assist
at
from-
all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now Jennings following the three-point attempt by Freak. Gordon kicks to Fournier. This is it to Vucevic.
That's a walk.
Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Clutch. Sinks the triple. Clutch has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Okay, Miami. Now coming onto the court are your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Number 5 is Chris Bosh.
This guy is reliable from the arc. He doesn't take bad ones. He only takes the ones that
Into the
and has
lineup,
worked
the
for
Magic.
him. So his quality of three-point shots allows him to shoot a high percentage.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Fournier. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Clutch. No good on the 3.
And you know what? Sometimes there's a reason why you're open. Maybe not the shot you should be taking.
Outside Jennings. Deflects the pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He had 52 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys.
What
What was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Jennings. Dishes to Oladipo. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. And stolen by Jennings. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oladipo with the ball. And Bosh picks him up defensively. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Clutch. And the shot falls short this time. And stolen by Whiteside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Pass to Clutch. Trying his luck deep. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Magic trail by 19. Here's Azania to the wing right side. It's Jennings with the drive. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Wade outside. Down low. Here's Dang. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And the Heat lead by 19.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Clutch. Clutch has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Gordon looking for his first basket still in this one.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Victor Oladipo. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Averaging about 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through. Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. First in shooting percentage. First in free throw percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Watson. Richardson kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clutch. He has 35. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Napier comes in for Oladipo.
Evan Fournier.
Napier passes to Nicholson. There's a screen. Smith dishes to Fournier. Will it go? Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Fournier's got his second bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Stoudemire, the screen. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Clutch. But they'll get another chance. Can't connect from long distance. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Josh Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Clutch. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Nailed from three-point land.
1, 2, 3.
Clutch has got 38 points.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Napier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the left side wing. Here's Nicholson. No good on the buzzer beater. And through one half.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with...
Welcome you back. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been every... everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Clutch in at the point guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Clutch. Soft touch off the glass. Clutch has got 40 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Wade against Oladipo. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Clutch, guarded by Oladipo. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Azania. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Bosch. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From past the arc, and again. Miami with the triple.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Heat.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lanes.
Vucevic down low. Whiteside's there. Pushing it up. Here's Clutch. The offensive rebound. Dang with the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. A moment here to see the numbers for Wade. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Both free throws good from Clutch. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Miami calls time.
Jennings has got 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat answers. Let them hear you.
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. 7th in assists, 8th in free throw percentage, and they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good, not too bad.
And the ball has been moving just beautifully. There's that trust that when you get open, the ball will find you and also find you on time. You see guys cut harder, and it becomes infectious.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Here's Jennings after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Back to Oladipo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oladipo.
Oladipo's got 5.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. Here's Azania. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Clutch. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Bosch. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Chris Bosh.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Lou. And Miami has possession. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Fournier in at the 3. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Jennings. The feed to Haslam. The pass to Clutch. Shot clock at 6. Connects from 3-point range. Clutch has got 50 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Jennings kicks to Gordon. Picked by Vucevic. It's back to Jennings. To the paint. Layup off the bench.
He's fouled.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the Heat, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Wilcox is checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Clutch. Johnson outside. Screen by Smith. Clutch the pass to Haslam. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a 3. No good from Clutch. And Orlando has possession. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. All sorts of time. And Richardson, that's good on the assist by Johnson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in.
Dwayne Dedmon.
Here's Vucevic. He kicks it to Oladipo. And the shot is good.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Picked by Vucevic. It's Jennings with the drive. Vucevic with the bucket.
Nikola
Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
and a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Jennings with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Deep 2 from Jennings. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter, so they are 2 of 6. No good from Clutch.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And he gets it to go.
Brandon Jennings.
That's 12 points for Brandon Jennings. The Heat leading by 22. Here's Clutch. Fires from the line. No luck. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shoots from the right block. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 14 points for Brandon Jennings.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
They need this one. The shot's good from Clutch. Clutch has got 52 points.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Haslem. Wash comes in for Josh Smith. Luol Deng is checked in for Johnson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Richardson. Then for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. And it's Hezonja in for Wilcox. It's back to Jennings. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
The kick out to Bosh. He dishes it to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Clutch. Buries the 7-footer. Clutch has got 54 points.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Inside, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Wade. Here's Clutch.
Inside
a screen.
Inside goes.
No good from Clutch.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Outside Jennings. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Clutch. From deep three-point range. Nice D from Oladipo. Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And talk about applying pressure to an opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 more games left to play on their year against the Magic.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Clutch. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Tremendous output from Jennings. 18 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside. Smith comes in for Chris Bosh. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
Putting so many hours in the gym.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Kenny, what did you think?
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.